long's it been, Fresh Baked, since you've seen a look at Star Wars Land at this time of day? You can tell the seasons have changed. We're at the end of our day, it's about 5:30, and the sun is setting behind us, so we're getting a nice, magic hour glow over Star Wars Land.
And I don't have to squint my eyes.
Right? Because this morning, as usual, we couldn't see anything.
Well, sometimes when we come here in the afternoon, the sun's still kind of high enough, not behind us, but overhead, that's like...
Yeah, there's still a bit of a glare.
Yeah.
So let's start, Ian, with the pool. Does that pool look deeper still? Or bigger still?
I mean...
No?
Yeah.
What is that lining for, do you think? They put like a liner around it, like the black...
Actually, no, there's things sticking out of the walls, kind of like that wall in the background.
Yeah?
Yeah, there's little things sticking out.
Oh, what do they call those? I forget what they call those things.
Did someone tell us what they were called?
Yeah, the ones that are over there on that wall way back over there. I forget what they call them, but it's support. It's just basically support.
Okay.
Something else is going to go there, and then it's not meant to be, a horizontal type thing. It's just, it's temporary. But the pool looks like it's making progress. They're putting a roof over the little annex area over there.
Yeah.
So that's coming along. Let's take a look at these walls. Not much to see there.
I think I see some new rock work way in the back, though.
Oh, by the fort? You know what? I want to take a look at the fort. It looks like they've done something new with the rocks that they put on the fort.
They smoothed them out.
It looks more finished than it was before, huh?
Look slightly up and to the left of the rocks, closer to where the old mine tunnel is. Looks like there's a rock work on that. Unless that's just...
Oh, yeah, or it could just... Yeah, I see that now.
It could be something else, but it could be rock work.
No, it is rock work.
Okay, cool.
But I don't know if that's the final destination, or if that's just, like...
Stacked up again?
They're just... But that's what that is, yeah. So they're getting ready to move that stuff somewhere, I'm sure. So there's that. We're kind of losing track of what's happening with the Phantasmic storage area because there's just so much going on that you can't really tell.
The view from this angle is now blocked off. We cannot see.
That's kind of the problem we were talking about earlier today when we were at Big Thunder Trail, is that we're not going to be able to see the progress of, how the waterfalls and stuff like that, and the trellis or trestle. Because they're going to be on the other side. We're not going to be able to see anything from here.
Yeah.
We're going to see... What are we going to see? We're not going to see anything.
Like I said, they don't have to scrim this up. The construction blocks the cool stuff on its own.
It'll look finished on one side, but not on our side, which is going to be a trip.
Because there's no need for it
to
be finished on this side as
All right. Now, here's something fun. I was just pointing this out to Ian. Somebody sent me a photo on the other side of Mount Spielberg. Okay, by the way, guys, people keep asking me, why do I call it Mount Spielberg? That has nothing to do with Disney. This is how my brain works, okay? It started out as the mountain from Close Encounters.
Right.
But I could never remember the name of it.
And that's a Spielberg movie.
And it's a Spielberg movie.
Therefore,
so I just called it Mount Spielberg, okay? I'm not going to call it Mount Lucas, and I'm not going to call it Bald Mountain or whatever else you want me to call it. Mount Abrams, or no, it's Mount Spielberg. Just deal with it. Anyway, on the other side of Mount Spielberg, they're building a building. Those horizontal metal things that you're seeing right there are actually a roof. That's a roof for a structure that I think, oh boy, settle down, camera. This camera's not as good as the other one in terms of image stabilization, but it's beautiful to look at.
Yeah.
It really is beautiful to look at when you look at the images, but still. So, stay with me. I think that's backstage. I think that's some kind of maintenance building. In a lot of ways, they do that stuff first. It's kind of like Main Street on Disneyland. They built the Opera House first as a lumber yard.
You need your infrastructure.
You need infrastructure so you can do the rest of the stuff. So but they are building a building behind Mount Spielberg. We're not going to be able to see much of that either from here. But I think it's fascinating that, that's where we're at today. That's where we're at today, is that we're actually building stuff now. Not just foundation and not just H-beams and I-beams and holes in the ground and foundation work, but actual buildings are going up. And that's a start. They're saying that that side of it, the riverside, anything on the other side of that concrete wall is going to be done probably in about 8 months, by June, July of 2017.
That would be beautiful.
And all the river traffic will be operational by then.
Well, I mean-
that they're ahead of schedule.
Good.
Yeah, that is good.
Get even more ahead schedule. I want it.
Yep, I love to hear that, ahead of schedule. And the reason for that is that they work around the clock these days.
Obviously not this clock. This clock's clearly
No,
stopped.
actually, yeah, I just said that, and well, but look at, they've got all these flood lamps.
Yeah.
See those?
No, yeah.
They work at night. Somebody said, Dave, come down here at night. You can see all kinds of stuff happening.
Just come here right before the park closes. Just come up here.
Yeah, see that? These floodlights, were those always there?
No.
They look new to me. There's two more back there. There's another one over there. It looks like a golf course. You know, one of those night golf courses. They turn on the lights and you can see.
Yeah.
Well, we can't see much of a hungry bear from here because that giant crane's in the way. But Ian found something really cool on our way in, guys. We never saw them really getting this together, but
Because these cranes are probably putting those. What he's going to point out.
yeah, those are. Look at the trees. Look at the trees along Disneyland Drive. Look at the pretty flowers, Lizzie. Some of you will get that, some of you may not.
Don't worry about it if you don't.
Don't worry about it if you don't. Yeah, Ian doesn't get it because he doesn't watch
lost.
that show. I can't get that out of my head now.
Moving swiftly on
Those are forms. They're building forms on the very back side.
for the outer wall.
Yeah, for the outer wall. I'm going to try to point out right there.
And those cranes are probably over there to put in the forms for the rest of there.
You get. Oh my gosh. Now those are probably, they're going to start extending those all the way around this, you know, the back side of it, and that's going to continue to block our view.
Or at least up until where maybe the show building goes.
Yeah, perhaps. But yeah, you got forms being put in right here. And that's going to be more rock work, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah.
Mountains, a mountain, because you say there's a big ass mountain behind the whole thing.
But that's the going here.
Well, but this too. It's going kind of all the way around, isn't it?
I don't know if it's going all that far around.
Oh, all right.
I mean, it'll still look natural. That's the important thing.
Yeah. But yeah, we can't really see what's going on at Hungry Bear because of the crane, though. Let's see if we can't zoom in a little bit, though. I don't see anything that kind of resembles a track or a trail or a path, except for what was already there. You know, they took down all the trees, Ian. Why couldn't they take down this willow?
Because they want to keep that one.
Jeez, ruining my view. Okay, so you know what? We can't even see the tunnel as well as we did last time, can we? Because there's the. There it is right there.
He said it's the largest.
But there's a whole bunch of, you know, what do you call it? Framing and stuff around it now.
Yeah.
Now that definitely looks like something that the train is going over, right?
Yes. See where there's kind of like a sort of cement.
Yeah, up high.
There's the track is behind it.
Right. Okay.
Not on top of that's behind it. So the track.
Now over there, which we can't really see well, but is that rock work that they're putting in right there? It could be.
Like everyone will come like.
So we did get some kind of shot here through this sliver. This is the only, we can't really see much to the right, but what we're looking at right there is the bridge. I guess that's what you call it, right?
I think the bridge is further to the left.
Well, the train is going above that.
The track is on top of that.
Yeah.
That.
Because that's above ground from where we are, so
Yeah.
that's raised.
Yeah.
I guess, right?
I wonder. I don't know.
Shouldn't this be right about where they start making a tunnel, though?
I think the tunnel's gonna be past the Fantasyland entrance.
Really? That far up?
Yeah. Otherwise, I don't know.
Wait, hold on. Tunnel is right there.
No, see, there's a gap. This is more like a gap between rocks. This is more like
You
a
think? You think that's going over that?
No, behind this and in front of this. Like this looks more like a canyon sort of thing right here, to me.
I don't know, man.
Look, this is all dark 'cause it's in the back. This is white 'cause it's in the front. There's a space between them. Tracks going between those. So this stuff here will be maybe more canyon-y. And then if there's a tunnel, it will be past the Fantasyland.
Just to give you a little bit of sense of context, that's the trestle which is going around. It's about right over there. Yeah, around the tip of the island. See, I had always thought that was tunnel.
I don't think so.
And then it moves up back that way behind.
I think there's tunnel. If there's tunnel, it's over in this area.
So, and
Not
that's
this far down.
Where are we? Again, we did this before,
We're
but
like
we're right about here.
here-ish.
Yeah, we're right about there. So yeah, even still, that should be the beginning of a tunnel, maybe. You can't see anything. What we were just looking at there.
And this is where we have the disclaimer. That's concept art.
I know, but I mean, they're telling us a story with this concept art, right? Why would they say, you know, it's not going to look like that?
It is an artist's rendition of a plan.
That's
Case in point, look at the concept art for the Guardians Tower, then look at the model. They look fairly different.
I don't know. Dude, come on. They have metal piping of gold and copper.
My point being,
Looks like a refinery.
a lot of details can change between a concept and reality.
Well, no, of course, but you're talking about details. This is a major thing. If that's a tunnel, that's a major thing. I feel like they drew it like that, or they designed it like that with intent. I mean, I get what you're saying that in terms of the you know, the dark versus the light, and that there might be space in between to run a track. But really, is that what you want to show your guest? Like rocks on each side? Or would you rather show them a really cool, you know, tunnel experience like you get with the diorama?
I mean, it could still happen. Like we said, we're still like 6-8 months out.
Well, let's devil's advocate.
Yeah.
Silence. Damn it, Big Thunder. Okay, if that is a tunnel.
Yeah.
And that's the entrance to the tunnel. Then we're already in a tunnel before we even get here.
In which case, they need to build the not necessarily the concrete higher, but all the steel higher.
Which case, what we're seeing here isn't a bridge, but just the top of the tunnel.
Well, I mean, there is still a bridge here. That's the entrance.
That's true, huh?
Like,
so how do you get through? Where are we? We're here, right? Well, they got a lot to build. They got a lot to build to fill that out.
we said, we're still a ways out.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get to see soon what the, you know, the thing is that from the Mickey and Friends parking structure.
Wait for that. Okay, good.
For the Mickey and Friends parking structure, we can't really see that side anymore.
No.
Because that wall, the wall that they're building here is blocking us now. This wall right there is blocking our view from Mickey and Friends, which is
what I said. They
over
don't
there.
have to tarp up the Mickey and Friends structure. The building's blocking you on the road.
They're doing a fine job of it.
They don't have to go through the extra effort to hide things from there.
Well,
Once the show
they're
buildings
not going to hide, you know, the Millennium Falcon attraction
But
being
even then,
built.
once the show buildings go up, we'll be blocked for our view anyway.
I don't want to see the building of the actual. I want to see the themed areas.
I know, but that stuff probably comes later anyways.
Yeah.
Right, you build the infrastructure of the show building and the necessary stuff first, and then you put the fancy stuff on.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's go ride Big Thunder. If we lose Liz.
We've got lots more videos for you to see, so grab a churro and check out our Star Wars Land updates from the Knothole gang, or maybe our Secrets in History videos. Or you can just watch all of our weekly trip reports and have your mind blown by how much fun we're having. We truly are the best of Disney Bake Fresh Daily. And don't forget, you can support Fresh Baked by joining our Patreon campaign or by buying a Fresh Baked t-shirt. Thanks again for watching, everybody. Fresh Baked!